Hello, how is everyone doing today? I am here today to share. I've got some Happy Mail I picked up at my post office, and I was wanting to do the Happy Mail along with my money challenge, but let me see how long this takes me. So the first thing I got, and I've already opened it up to make it easy, is this is my IC card from Jan's Crazy Life. I sent in 2 IC cards and she's sending me back my package now, my swap package. And I really enjoyed creating these IC cards. So let's see what we've got here. She has my name on the outside of it. It says Sandra. So let's see what she has in here. Oh, cute. I love these plastic sheets, and I know that she gets them at a very good price. I think from Amazon. That's where she says she gets them, which I'm gonna have to look into that. Got a little card and with a note from her, just saying that she's thanking me for joining the swap, and that she hopes that I enjoy the ones that I got back, and she says that she hopes that life is treating me well. Thanks, Jan. Thank you, Jan. That is so sweet of her. Little thank you card, so pretty. And I love that it's got little seashells on it. I love, love, love that. And my first IC card is this one. Oh, how pretty. It's got those little squares, like they're putting in that, they're making this swap embellishment card with this, I think they call it patchwork. And I think she made this card with those patchwork things. Who's this one from? This one is, yep, this one is from Jan. And she's got all the little squares in there all together. And are they sewn? Oh my goodness, yes they are. Beautiful stitching. Oh my goodness. And she says, a little thought and a little kindness are often worth more than a great deal of money. Ain't that the truth? So very true. I love that. I love the way the flowers are popped up. And if she fuzzy cut these, she did an awesome job. And she put some bling in the middle of the flowers. Very, very beautiful, Jan. And some of her information in the back. And her P.O. box and her birthday and favorite colors and her style. I love it. It's perfect. Thank you, Jan. That is pretty. And this is actually my second one, because I sent one to another gal after you did this swap. There was another gal who asked me if I wanted to swap, and I did. So I sent her one. So now I have yours and hers and a third one here. And this is Denise. I got this IC card from Denise. And she's got her information in the back and some information about her. Oh, I love that. That is so pretty. Oh, and it says Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, I love my coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. This is so pretty. I love the way that you can see the words kind of showing through. And it's got little bling on it. And it's got pretty flowers. I love flowers. Oh, God bless me. And I love these butterflies. They are adorable. I just love this. So cute. Oh, I love this. Thank you, Jan. I love that one. Thank you, Denise. I've got 3 IC cards now that I can have in my information box. And thanks so much for joining the IC swap. XOXO Jan. Oh, from Jan, she sent a pretty little tag. I love these pineapples. And the story behind this is behind pineapples for me is that there was a pineapple little pencil case at Dollar Tree, I think one time. It was white and it had pineapples on it that were orange like this. I almost picked it up. I put it down. I turned around to get something else. And when I turned around to pick up the bag, it was gone. Somebody must have taken it while I was turned around. So I did not find it ever again, and I've never, ever, ever seen it again, but it had these cute little pineapples on it. And ever since, I've been looking for a little pencil pouch, or maybe it was a makeup bag that has these little pineapples on it at Dollar Tree. And of course, I haven't been able to find it, but I'll keep looking, and one of these days, maybe it will show up. Or I might have to just make myself one in order to get little pineapples like I want them. But I love pineapples. I think they're so pretty, especially now for the spring and summer. And I've got some nice washi tape samples here, and I do not have any of these, so I will definitely be using these washi samples on some of my outgoing letters. Now, so that's a timer for my washing machine. And she sent a little tab in, and I think what she sent the tab for was, I'm assuming, because it matches her card so perfectly, is so that I can put a little tab on her card and put it in my index box. How clever is that? And I think I may have this tab punch. I have to look for it somewhere in my stash, and I will definitely add one to the other IC cards that I have. And that was all that came from Jan's crazy life and her IC card swap. What a beautiful, beautiful happy mail to receive in my box today. I receive lots of letters from pen friends in my box, but very rarely do I get anything bigger than a letter. When I do get something, it's usually something that I've happy mail that I've gotten for myself. But other than that, every once in a while I get a little surprise, little something. Not very often. So when I do get one, and I knew that this was coming, but I just didn't know when this IC thing was coming, it made me smile. Now this package here is something that I got for myself from eBay. And I had wanted these, and they had them on scrapbook.com, but they've been out of stock and for quite a while now, and I don't know when they're going to get them back, but whenever I check, they're still out of stock. So I picked these up from eBay, and it turned out that they were the same cost as they would have been on Scrapbook because they were a little bit cheaper, and then with the shipping it came out to be the same cost that they would have been on Scrapbook without the shipping. So it would have been a little bit more on scrapbook.com because I would have had to pay a little bit on shipping. But I thought these were so cute, and I also liked this one. So adorable. So I picked those up on scrapbook.com. So that's a little something something that I got from me. Very nice. And actually, when I saw it in my mailbox, I saw the name of the lady, and I'm like, who in the world is this person who just happens to sent me a package? That's odd. I never get packages in the mail. Not packages like this. I usually get envelopes. But then I remembered, eBay. And this is a little something again that I got from little old me that I got myself. And these were out of stock for a while too, so I kind of had to wait on them because when they originally came out, I didn't know if I wanted them and I didn't get them. But then I wanted them and they were out of stock. So they were out of stock for the longest of time, and they are die cuts that say summer, spring, winter, and autumn. I think these will come in extremely handy for when I am trying to put a card together depending on the season. So at least I have all the seasons available. And then the last thing that was in my mailbox today was a letter. And this letter came from Lisa, my pen friend Lisa. And let me see if I can. And she decorated it with some pretty flowers. I love that. Thank you, thank you. I don't think Lisa knows that I make videos or anything like that, but most of the time when this is the type of mail I get, is I get my lovely letters, which I enjoy so much. This is definitely my out where I can speak to people through my pen and whatnot. And Lisa has sent me a very nice typed letter. And it is 1, 2, 3, There's 4 pages long, and it's only the front, which is fine. And and she types her letters. Sometimes certain people type letters and some write letters depending. Some people, their hands hurt, or they can't write for long amounts of time, so they prefer to type their letters, and that's great. I can get typed letters or handwritten letters. Sometimes people have written letters to me on McDonald's bags, all sorts of things that I've received over time. And look how pretty this washi she used to decorate on it. It's very, very pretty. It's got a nice neutral, like a rustic brown tone on it. Very, very pretty. It looks familiar, and I might have it in my stash and just have not used it in a very long time. But it looks very familiar, and I think it's very pretty. And that is all that came in today's mail. This was my Friday mail. And now in a separate video, I will go ahead and put my little chit chat that I like to do on Fridays now. It looks like it's been a regular thing for me, and I enjoy doing that. I do these chit chat videos like the money challenge, and I do a little bit of talking on kind of like a vlogging type deal on it, because not only to share it with you all, but because I can go back later on and listen to those little videos, and I can kind of jots my memory, so I can remember things and how I felt about them depending on how the inflection on my voice when I was talking about them and whatnot. So I'm really enjoying doing those. So I'll be back here shortly with the money challenge video. Bye for now.